Switch Station 32 here for another unboxing and a review. Today we're going to do Fallout 76 and Fallout 76 the guidebook. Now Fallout 76, I'm hearing people either really like this game or they really hate this game. I don't think there's many people that are on the fence from what I hear. I'm going to have to play it myself to find out. But I'm hearing with this game, there's a little bit of bugs and stuff with it, and I'm hearing that people either really like it or they really don't like it. But saying that, let's get into it. You can't base your decision on someone else's. To me, you kind of have to play it to make your own decision. $79.99 in Canada. This is just the base game. It says 1 to 24 network players. 55 gigabytes minimum. Online play required. That's a big thing with this game. You have to be able to have an internet connection to play this game. It's an online game. And it's PS4 Pro enhanced. Xbox One X enhanced as well, as you know. Now, this is a EB Games exclusive in Canada. That's a GameStop in the United States. In Canada, it's EB Games. In US, it's GameStop. Right here. And it says you get a triple Vault Boy sticker inside with the EB Games exclusive. I'm not 100% sure if you get that in the US at GameStop, probably, but I can't 100% guarantee that. Your Vault Boy sticker, pretty nice. Says our future begins November 14th on the back. It's pretty nice to get something included with your game. And just a promotion for Rage 2, Doom Eternal. Definitely gonna get Doom Eternal when it comes out. I just haven't made my mind up if I want to get it on Switch or PS4. Because I played the first game on Switch and I really enjoyed it. I kind of want to see what the second game looks like in PS4 Pro. See how much better it looks than the original game on the Switch. But we'll see. I might get it on the Switch. A little Fallout 76 booklet. Always nice to have a little bit of artwork in the package. The back. And this is really neat. It has an actual controller instruction diagram. Like the old school ones. That's pretty cool. I really like that. That gives a little something besides just the disc in there. I really like that. I think a lot of gamers that are in their 30s or so remember having the game guide booklets. And that's a little nostalgia. And of course in Canada, you have your French side. Your disc, Fallout 76, your Vault 76. Pretty nice. I like that. A little bit of artwork on the disc. It always sucks to have a boring disc, no artwork. And that's your cover on the inside. I guess you could use that as a flippable cover. Now, getting into the guide here. Fallout 76. Now, I'm going to have to start off with a little bit of sad news. I think anybody that likes to collect guides and people that watch this channel must like guidebooks because I get the most views on the guidebooks. Prima Games has announced that they're going out of business in 2019. And that's a sad thing for all of us, any gamer, because it just shows that the internet, everything's going digital. A lot of people just go online to get their reviews. You don't have to actually buy these guidebooks. I like them for the art, and I like the convenience of them, and I really like the nostalgia of going in and getting the game, getting the guide, have a little bit of extra something there when you buy your game, not just a disc. But it is going closer and closer to all digital, and to me, that's a sad thing. A lot of people like it. A lot of people don't have the money to buy these guidebooks, and I can understand. If you don't, younger people or a lot of people are just lucky to to be able to get the game, and they can just go on YouTube and look it up, anything that they're interested in or finding out. You don't have to pay for it. This is just an added thing. There's nothing wrong with not buying the strategy guide. If you like it, buy it. If you don't buy it. And if you don't really need it, but to me, I like having it. I like the artwork. I like the work that goes into these games. I appreciate it. So the guidebook, for me, shows a little bit of that artwork. I can always go back and look at it, especially when the games get older. You can go back and look at the guide, and they give you a little nostalgia. So when Premade Games announced that they're going out of business, that was kind of sad for me. I really like the guides that they make. I think the guides have been hammering out the last 2 or 3 years have been really good. The God of War one, the Horizon Zero Dawn one, the Red Dead one, that really helped my channel grow. The Red Dead Redemption one, it got my most views. I got a few subscribers on the channel watching. I'm hoping those subscribers will keep watching. But for me, that is kind of sad that Premade Games is going under. I really like these guides. So that being said, let's get into it. And I should say that there is other companies that might pick up these contracts to make these guides, and I really hope they do, because you don't want guides to go out of business and just disappear forever and not see them anymore. So I'm hoping another company can come in and print some guides. So Fallout 76, the guidebook. This is $64.99 in Canada. We got it on sale for $38.99 at EB Games in Canada. So it was a pretty good discount, really, going from $64 to $38.99. Cover's nice. Back. Forward from Jeff Gardner. Starts off with. Pretty nice. Right away goes into an index. Now, I really liked Fallout 4. I'm hoping this game can live up to even half of what that is. I'll really love it. Starts off in West Virginia. Now, the West Virginia thing that they announced on E3 is what really sold this game to me. Being the first vault for Fallout, being you guys are the first ones and you got to recreate the world, because all the other Fallouts were the world already existed. This one, you're starting off and you guys are the first people in the Fallout world to come out of the vault, and I really like that. That's what sold this game to me. I want to see how that plays out and how it is with your friends online. Your factions of West Virginia. Then it goes into training status. You will emerge. This is a pretty good guide. The problem with an online game, though, is this guide's going to change, because they're going to change Fallout 76 for sure eventually. Pit Boy menu, activate access. Intel interaction. Aggressive interaction. Status, you have emerged. Onward to Flatwoods. I just had to adjust my camera a little bit. I'm hoping that it looks a little bit better. So if it's a different frame, then that's why. You will explore general activities to undertake. This game does look a lot like Fallout 4. I'm going to have to play it to see. It does look a little bit brighter from the videos I have seen of it. Brighter colors. The immersive acts of hacking and unlocking. And it shows a nice diagram there of your enemy threat levels. I like that. That's pretty cool. You'll explore, navigate your path to success. So far, this seems like a tutorial of how the Fallout 76 Online is going to work, kind of. You will do more interactions with the environment. Now, I did read that Fallout 4 was meant to have an online built in with it, but they decided to scrap it. And I think that's where Fallout 76 came from, and why it's so similar to Fallout 4, the way it looks and plays, is because it probably is part of the online for Fallout 4, that they separated it and just turned into Fallout 76 and made it bigger than what it was meant to be. And that's pretty cool, I guess, if you're going to get a bigger, better version than the original version that you were supposed to get. Let's work with others. Now, let's work with others is showing you how you can do quests and stuff with your friends, in case you're wondering. Making dream work teams. Now, one thing Fallout 76 does different than Fallout 4 is, instead of getting your perks and you pick which ones that you want, you still do that. But you do it differently, where you had a list of perks and you could level them up through stars and pick which ones you wanted. This one gives you cards, and you're allowed to have 7 cards, and you can upgrade those cards and swap them in and out as you want to make your character the exact character that you want. Now, I'm going to have to play this to see if I like that or not. It seems neat, but you never know until you try it. So, but saying that, this, what I'm going to show you next, is all about the cards and how your perks and stuff work. Start being a better you is what it's called. And a nice piece of artwork right there. And it shows your building perks, how you level yourself up. Goes into really good detail about it. Other active effects. I will say that this is going into really good detail. That's one good thing about this guide. I was worried about where it's an online guide, if they would put in as much detail where it's going to change. And yeah, they put in a lot of work to this book. It is sad to see Prima Games go under, because they do put a lot of work into their books, and they're really on fire knocking these things out. I think they're making the best books they've had. And yeah, it's sad. More detail. Your strength perk. Now, this is the only thing I didn't like about Fallout is I like being able to carry what I want to carry without being slowed down. I know a lot of people like stuff like that, and it makes it feel more real. To me, it kind of takes me out of the game because I'm slowed down. I got to go get rid of all this stuff, and I can only carry a certain amount of stuff. And I thought in Fallout 76 they did away with that, but it's still in the game, and that disappoints me. I was actually really excited because I originally thought that you could carry as much stuff as you wanted and you didn't get slowed down, but now I know the difference, and for me that's a downfall of this game, especially where it's an online game and you're going to be doing stuff with other people and stuff. I kind of wish they would have not did that. Here's some nice artwork of abilities, perks, different stuff you can do in the game. Pretty nice. I like that. One thing about Fallout that was always nice is they always had good artwork. Their Vault Boy artwork was always spot on. I always loved the artwork for the Vault Boys. Here's some more. More artwork. Perception. Your perks. Now, by the looks of this, there's going to be a lot of perks in this game, so that's good, because there's going to be a lot of people playing this game, and you don't want people to have the same character kind of play as you, so you want your character to be different and distinctive to your own. So the more perks and the more you can change your character the way you want it will really help out with not having similar type characters. Endurance. Just look at the artwork in this book for your perks. All hand-drawn artwork. Real nice. Like, this is the kind of stuff that I really like the guidebooks for, is this artwork. It's kind of sad that this is going out. I'll show you a little bit more. Charisma. And it goes into really good detail about your perks. So you can, if you have the guide, you can read it. You can decide what you want before you ever do it. So you're not just in the game and you want to do a perk and you just randomly pick one, because a lot of people do that. They just go through them. They don't really read them and just pick one. there's about 5 pages for all of these perks, and I'm gonna have to edit some of these out because the video will be too long, but there's a lot of perks. Intelligence, always a good one to have. Goes into really good detail on every page for every perk. Powersmith one. Agility. This artwork is unbelievable. Like, they put a lot of detail into designing these little cartoons basically for every single perk. Luck. Now, this game has been getting a lot of heat, but I'm sure Bethesda did put a lot of effort into this. I know they probably rushed it out a little bit to get it out for the holiday, but it is an online game. I have full confidence that Bethesda will fix this game and have it running perfectly eventually. Building character. Now, this is pretty cool. It shows all the different ways you can make characters and have them look pretty cool. Weapon melee specialist. I think it goes into pretty good detail of all this. Now, this right here will help people because this game's going to have a lot of crafting and building your own camp and everything, and I think that's going to be a huge part of this game. And this crafting part I think will really help people, especially if they're beginners to Fallout. Crafting and camping, enhancing your crafting, camp and workshop. Building your own camp in this game, as I said, is going to be a big part of this game. So this will help people for sure. Camping construction, my expert camp, pretty cool. The construction collection, weapon types. Now, weapons in Fallout has always been a great thing. People really like modding their weapons and creating their own weapons that they personally like, and in Fallout, that's a big part of it. Now they go into the weapons. Now, for those of you who play on Switch, Bethesda did say that Fallout 76 is too big of a game. I think most people already knew that, but it ain't going to be coming out to Switch. Let's show you some more of the weapons. Melee weapons, chainsaw, that's pretty neat. Guitar sword, that caught my eye, that's pretty cool. You got your power fist. Exceptional weapons, and it goes into detail about it. Apparel, your clothing, goes into detail about all that and your effects. Armor, power armor. I did hear coming across power armor is a little bit more challenging in this game, so if you do find power armor, pick it up. T60 power armor. I do try to do as much research as I can for these before I do come out here and talk about them. So, aid. And it goes into really good detail about the aid, your food, everything. Now, just your aid, there's 7 full pages of just aid. Perks and bonuses. Junk. Now, for you who don't play Fallout, junk is how you make your money and make your mods and collect stuff. I really like that. I like collecting the stuff. That's why I don't like being slowed down by it, but that's just me. Inventory. Ammo. And it goes in really good detail about everything. And then it goes into quest. Nice artwork there, Fallout76. And as always, I'm not going to go into too much of the quest. Quest index. I'll show you one page of the quest, main quest. Just to get an idea of the detail that it goes into. We'll skip forward with this, because I don't want to ruin the quest for anybody, because it's an online game, so the quests are going to be a big part of what people want to play. Especially people that want to play Fallout 76 in single player, they're not going to want the quests that they have in this game to be ruined. So I'm not going to go over very many of the quests. It does seem like there's a good chunk of quest in this game. That's good. It does go into other quest, miscellaneous quest. I'm sorry about not getting this video out sooner. I ordered this book off Amazon. It didn't come, so I had to go buy it at Best Buy and cancel my order from Amazon because our postal service is on strike in Canada, and that's the reason why the video is coming out so late. Treasure maps. Introducing your atlas. I did hear Fallout 76 is quite a bit bigger than Fallout 4. There's your world map. Region 1, the forest. Zone A, primary location. And as you can see, it goes into pretty good detail about this. And even the maps like this, look at the artwork that goes into these books. That's pretty nice. Everything's mapped out pretty good, so you can find different things on these. As you can see, secondary locations, primary locations, secondary locations. The atlas of this game looks pretty good. It's really good, really detailed. I'm surprised. I won't show them all because I'm surprised with some of the places they come. And every one of these go into the same detail as the ones before it. Every location has a huge chunk all dedicated to that one location, which is really neat. And every one of these has nice artwork on the bottom there. And after you get out of your atlas, you go into enemy encounters. Good detail of all of this. Bobblehead power armor magazines. All pretty cool. And as you can see, all of this is in pretty good detail. Now this is coming to an end. There's the Cranberry Bog. Shows who it was written by. Fallout 76. And that's it for this review. Would I recommend this? If you're not huge into online games and you want just the single player for Fallout 76, I have to play this, but I hear that if you just want to play by yourself, this is not the best game for you. And a lot of Fallout fans like the single player aspects of Fallout 4. I'm going to have to play this myself to decide. And if you're on the fence about it, maybe watch some review videos and find out for yourself if this is a game for you. I'm going to do a review of this game once I start playing it. I'll have that on here if you're interested. As for the guide, would I recommend this guide? Well, I'd recommend it because it's the detail that goes into it, but Fallout 76 is an online game and this guide is no change. There's going to be quests, they're going to add stuff to this game. So the guide that is for this game right now, this is a good guide. A year from now, I don't know about this guide. You can't really recommend the guide if it's going to be about a year later or something, because this game will change for sure. Bethesda is going to work out the kinks and fix this, add more quests, add more story, add a lot of the stuff the fans want in this game, because they don't want this game to die. And nor do I blame them. They put a lot of money and work into this game, and they want this game to work for the fans, and I'm sure the fans want this to work. But the guide itself is really good detailed, really nice guide. Everything you need to know for Fallout 76 at this moment is in this game. If you can get this guide and you like collecting guides, I'd recommend it. Another reason why I'd recommend it is because if you do collect guides and you do like the guides, it's not going to be much longer and you're not going to be able to get the guides, or it's going to be harder to at least get the guides. And that's sad. So that's a decision you guys will have to make. I'm happy with it. We'll see how much we use it as the game changes. But right now, I'm happy with it. A year from now, will I be happy with it? Are they going to come out with a newer version of this? Probably. That'll be it for this video. Switch Station 32, here for another review. If you want to add any comments or ask any questions or your thoughts and opinions about this game or how you're making out with this game, if you like it or you hate it, leave a comment in the bottom. I'd love to read it. Find out how everybody's liking this game or not liking this game. And if you could leave a like and a subscribe to Switch Station 32, it would really help the channel grow.